And now, the general weather around Alaska.
Okay, once again, the NOAA weather radio outage that began 2 p.m. Friday, August 25th, will continue through 5 p.m. Monday, August 28th, tomorrow. So about another day to go. And the stations affected, Utah-Gavik, Kotzebue, Nome, Bethel, St. Paul, Unalaska, Cold Bay, and I believe Yakutat. And weather forecasts and warnings and tsunami information will continue to be available online at weather.gov and tsunami.gov. Up on the warning and watch map here, we've got flood advisory out for the central eastern Arctic coast for tonight until 4 a.m. Actually until 10 a.m. Monday here for high surf and possible minor beach erosion all along the coastline there. And then there's a flood watch out here for the Kobuk, Koyukuk Valley areas in the southeastern Brooks Range. And that's out until Tuesday afternoon for possible flooding if you get the rainfall amounts there. And the high surf advisory is still out for the Bering Strait coast, northwest coast here, and in toward Kotzebue Sound for, again, high surf and possible beach erosion due to gusty northwest winds there. And then a wind advisory out for this evening for the upper Tanana Valley and 40 Mile Country. Looking for winds through this evening, 20 to 30 miles an hour with gusts to 50 miles an hour there. And then the flood watch continues here until Wednesday morning, 10 a.m. Wednesday morning for the Susitna Valley. And that's for all streams and rivers draining the Susitna Valley and possible flooding there through Tuesday night into early Wednesday. And going to the fire danger graphic here, almost becoming the no fire danger graphic. Still a couple areas of high fire danger due to the breezy conditions and little, if any, precipitation falling there here over toward the eastern interior areas, but really nothing here to speak of except the southern panhandle where it's been rain-free for a while. And on the warm side, they've got some medium fire danger there. And moving on to today's satellite imagery, this shot at 3 p.m. You can see a lot of good conditions here. There's low clouds over the southeast coast and areas here and off the coast that don't really show up here. And big ridge of high pressure over Canada extending in and then southwestward here into the central and eastern Gulf of Alaska. And that keeping it warm and dry there and directing all this moisture up to the north here, putting that into motion. You can see very little eastward movement to this band of clouds and areas of rain. Another enhancement here, another system, warm fronts spreading northward here with the low just coming onto the chart there. And then another couple of weak disturbances tracking northeastward, keeping it pretty wet here, at least cloudy, cool, and wet over the western half of the state. And even the eastern areas picking up some moisture, but Fort Yukon didn't pick anything up today, but Beaver had a few hundredths of an inch there, Chalk-Yitzhak area. So still kind of dry up here north of the Alaska Range in the eastern interior areas. And out to the west, another system coming eastward and southeastward with the front driving across the central Aleutians today with wind and some rain there. And from there, going onto the chart, there's a front right about in this position here, associated with a 998 millibar low there, northeast of Shimia. Rain about to make landfall there on Atka Island. Otherwise, high pressure, making for pretty good conditions here. Light winds, dry, eastern Aleutians into Alaska Peninsula, some clearing over Bristol Bay. Pribilof's dry day today with light winds. Cold front right through here, boundary there. Again, that moisture tracking northward. Areas of rain into the Kuskokwim Valley and areas of Cook Inlet into south central Alaska, seeing an increase in the areas of rain this afternoon as that front tracks eastward there, kind of a weak trailing edge dragging across the area there. And then areas of rain and showers over just about all of interior Alaska right up to the Arctic coast. Here's the next warm front starting to spread some moisture into Kodiak Island. And you'll see tonight that actually rain redevelops over the Kenai Peninsula into Cook Inlet all the way up into the Matanuska Valley. Again, actually seeing some light rain already falling there as this moisture links up with what's left of that cold front that just dissipates there as another one develops up here to the northwest. That'll bring more rain into the North Slope and the northern interior valleys. That's flood watch continues there tonight into tomorrow here for the southeastern Brooks Range as well. And for the southeast coast, no change. Low clouds and fog developing over areas tonight, but winds will be light, maybe some drizzle here around Yakutat down toward Elfin Cove. And then for the forecast for Monday, back to partly to mostly sunny skies in some areas, low clouds persisting in other areas, especially along the coastline there. So if you clear out, you'll probably see lower 70s for your highs. Foggy or cloudy areas will be cooler. Rain here into the Copper River Basin, periods of rain, south central Alaska, Prince William Sound becoming lighter and more scattered, intermittent there over toward Yakutat. Rain for Kodiak Island with that low center tracking right up toward Sitkinak Island, and then some showers continuing along the mid-Yukon River Valley area, a little more concentrated up here over the central Brooks Range with this weak trough through here. But you can see some clearing on either side of that. Pretty nice day, hopefully tomorrow, with light northeast winds there along the Yukon-Kuskokwim Delta, Nunivak Island, maybe a partly to mostly sunny day there, as well as the Alaska Peninsula. Some showers lingering mostly south of St. Lawrence Island here. And then rain with the system pushing into the eastern Aleutians. Kind of elongates out into a weak front with just some areas of light rain, fog, and drizzle. Showers here across all of the Aleutian chain. Another low develops, but a little to the south there, so all that moisture will stay south of the Alaska Peninsula. Weak low here over the southwest interior, back to periods of rain and showers, light rain and showers, warm front moving northward. Areas of light rain with that all the way up to the southeastern Brooks Range. Dry over the upper Tanana Valley 40-mile country into the mid-Tanana Valley as well, but along the Alaska Range and southward, cloudy with areas of light rain and showers continue. Weak front here brings some light rain early on to Kodiak, becoming showers in the afternoon. And finally, some clouds and moisture move into the southeast coast. And for lows tonight down that way, lows in the mid to upper 50s, otherwise 50 to 55, definitely cooler than that mild night we had overnight last night with a wind. Some areas staying in the lower 60s for overnight lows. Near 50 for Kodiak Island, and upper 30s to lower 40s here to the west, all the way up to the Arctic coast, and in the 40s for the Bering Sea. Highs, again, call it 75 to 80 here for the southern panhandle, and near 70 all the way up to the north there. Even Sitka could see near 70-degree temperatures. And 65 for the Copper River Basin, otherwise 55 to 60 south central Alaska, upper 50s Kodiak Island, about the same in Bristol Bay, lower 50s out here over the western interior. 40s for the North Slope, Brooks Range and Arctic coast, mid 50s for the Bering Sea. And then lows here, Anaktuvuk Pass dropping to 30 degrees for the Tuesday morning time frame, and otherwise above freezing elsewhere up there. 40s, lower 40s out west, upper 40s as you head east here across the Tanana Valley, 50 to 55 south central Alaska, mid to upper 50s again for the southeast coast, followed by highs Tuesday afternoon, 65 to 70 here over the eastern interior, near 70 for the Copper River Basin. So a little bit of recovery from tomorrow here, south central Alaska though, 60 to 65, about should cover it. And 60s to lower 70s for the Panhandle near 60 Kodiak Island.